Farnoosh Torabi. Snack bar, diet bar, energy bar. Whatever happened to just a granola bar? At the supermarket or convenience store these days, there's literally a wall of options. So here to break it all down for us is host Vera Gibbons, who spoke with nutritionist Lisa Dreyer to find out how to choose the best bar for you.
I'm here with nutritionist Lisa Dreyer, who's going to talk about nutrition bars, power bars, energy bars. So you say you really need to consider your objective. Don't just grab the first bar you see.
That's right. There's a bar out there for everyone. But first you want to consider, what is my goal? Then you want to find the bar that will best help you meet that goal. When it comes to shedding pounds or simply maintaining a healthy body weight, you want to choose bars that have under 200 calories. So that's pretty reasonable, especially if we're consuming these bars as a snack.
And some of them are high in saturated fat, too, right?
That's right. I'm going to show you one. This is Metrex Protein Plus. It has a lot of protein, which is good if you're weight training. That's right. You do need the extra protein. However, this bar has 320 calories, and it has 7 grams of saturated fat. That's more than a McDonald's cheeseburger and double the amount as a large McDonald's French fries.
Wow.
So one clue in terms of looking at saturated fat is you can obviously read the label, but generally coatings like yogurt coatings or chocolate-covered coatings tend to be higher in saturated fat because they contain palm kernel oil.
So what if you're trying to watch your sugar intake? Because a lot of these bars have a lot of sugar and can be pretty caloric.
My recommendation is to limit yourself to a bar with no more than 8 grams of sugar. That's equivalent to about a third of your daily limit of added sugars, according to the American Heart Association. Some companies will use sugar alcohols in place of sugar because sugar alcohols have fewer calories than sugar. However, sugar alcohols can cause some gastrointestinal distress in some people. So for example, think thin. It does have 20 grams of protein. It's satisfying, but it also has 14 grams of sugar alcohols. So you want to be careful here.
And 240 calories, too.
Not exactly what I would call a diet bar.
Okay, so let's say you're pressed for time, you're hungry, you don't want to make yourself anything. There are bars specifically for you.
Just because a bar says it's a meal replacement bar, that doesn't mean it's necessarily the best option in place of a meal. So I say go for bars that have up to 300 calories and at least 12 grams of protein. So I like South Beach Diet's meal bars, and I also like Adwala's super protein bars as well. Those have a nice amount of protein that will keep you satisfied throughout the day.
Now let's say hypothetically dinner's a couple hours away, you're hungry, you just need a little something to tide you over.
So here you want to watch calories. Up to 200 calories is reasonable. I particularly like Kashi Goleen, their crisp bar. The chocolate caramel flavor is delicious. Yes, and it's really a big bang for the bite. You know, you really get a nice mix of protein and fiber. I also like the Luna bar because it contains 35% of a woman's daily calcium needs, so it can help you fill in some nutritional gaps.
So what are the options for people who want something natural, organic, yet delicious?
Right, well, there are fruit and nut bars, which, as their label implies, contain mostly fruit and nuts. So we're talking about all natural ingredients. So we have the Kind bar. We also have the New bar, which contains 12 grams of fiber, and this is about half of our daily fiber needs. So this is a great option as well. It's very filling. But you do want to look at the protein content because the protein does vary. It varies from about 3 grams to 7 or so grams.
And your final takeaway from today?
Well, aside from protein, you want to look at calories, up to 200 for a snack bar, up to 300 for a meal replacement. You also want to watch saturated fat, so no more than 3 grams of saturated fat. And if weight control is an issue, look for fiber, at least 3 grams of fiber. Also, in terms of savings, you might want to check out your local big box retailer, or you can go online like I do at Amazon.com or Soap.com because you'll find that you'll spend a lot less money that way.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. And for more of Lisa's tips, you can go to the Savvy Spender blog.
And we want to hear from you. What are your favorite energy bars? Connect with Vera at Vera Gibbons on Twitter and use the hashtag FinFit. Thanks for watching, and join us again next week for another edition of Financially Fit's Savvy Spender.